Marty. Welcome to another video. Quick little video here just to show you my Truckin Cook Kit. I made it myself. I put it together. Well, I didn't make the metal and I didn't make the things inside, but I put it together myself. Anywho, just wanted to show you it, and I wanted to talk about cook kits a little bit and just give you a couple of tips, you know, my 2 cents anyway. By the way, I'm thinking about making or starting my 2 cents little playlist of videos. Just my 2 cents about all different things in life, because really I don't know everything. I'm always learning, but I just like to share what I've learned, and as I learn, I like to share and stuff. So it's just my 2 cents. So yeah, I might do a bunch of videos of just me sharing my thoughts and my ideas and things I've learned, my tips, Marty's tips. For what it's worth, it's just my 2 cents. But anywho, cook kits. I think it's kind of fun putting together cook kits, and I got a few here actually. Well, first of all, where am I? Can you guess where I'm at? Can you guess? I know a few of you who watch me, family and friends, and people who watch me have been following me for the last 12 years on YouTube. You also follow me on Facebook maybe, and you probably know that I am loaded with turkey from Minnesota going to Florida. I am in Cocoa, Florida. Parked at the Flying J truck stop, and I'm going to unload at Walmart distribution center right across the road at 2 a.m. So, yeah, it's about 2 p.m. right now. So, yeah, I got to go to bed early and get up in the middle of the night and unload over there, and then maybe sleep some more, and then drive north and load in Georgia, go back to Minnesota. Anyway, and it is 102 degrees out there. It's tropical. It's hot. I don't like it. I'd rather be home. It's like 50 degrees and light rain at home. Oh, it sounds nice. Anywho, I am parked for the day. I thought I'd do a little video here and show you my cook kit for my truck. Okay, cook kits are fun, and it's fun to put together your own cook kits, and I encourage you to do that. Whether it's for backpacking, hiking, bushcraft, camping, car camping, or just having a cook kit even in your vehicle, you know, for work or whatever. If you want to just at lunchtime get outside of your car and cook lunch or something, I don't know. Or like me, sometimes, I mean, I make meals in my truck here. It's mostly microwave meals or a little crock pot I have, or sometimes I'll do a little frying pan or something, but sometimes I like to cook outside. And yes, I have my canteen kit, and I'll do canteen cooking meals, canteen cup cooking meal things. But sometimes I want to do something a little bigger, so I put together a bigger one here. So yeah, if you're a truck driver and maybe you're, you know, at the end of the day you want to get outside of your Freightliner or your Kenworth or whatever you're driving. Oh, I had a Kenworth once. That's a nice truck. Now I have a Freightliner, and that's pretty nice. Anywho, I'm rambling here, but you might want to get outside of your truck and cook a meal, and yeah. So anywho, I'm going to show this. I like making my own cook kits, and you can buy them, but you can also make them, and it's not that hard, and it's actually kind of fun. I have a couple of here, and I'm not going to show you these ones, but just as some examples. Well, first I'll show this one. You've seen this before. I actually have a couple of these. It's my Stanley cook kit that I put together. It has a stove and a cup and a pot, and it's filled with stuff. That's a neat little cook kit. It's a small one, and I have different ones for my different size packs. By the way, you can see all my packs back. I like my packs. I like my pouches and kits and stuff. I just like that. It's just fun. It's just fun. Anywho, that's a small one for my medium size pack, or yeah, that's my medium. And then I have this mess kit one I put together. This one's kind of cool too. You know, it has everything in it. And then I got this from the military surplus store not too long ago. This is a Romanian mess kit, and I'm actually not going to use this for a cook kit, but I'm going to use this for food. Like if I'm going to cook a meal or something, I'm going to put my food in here, and I'll use this to carry food. But so you can go to military surplus, you can go to different places, and you can get pots and pans and all the different parts and stuff, and put together your own kits. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that. I'm just going to have a few tips and ideas, but I want to show you this one, the new one I put together. It's all stuff I had. This is my Truckin Cook Kit. If I want to get outside of my Freightliner and make a meal that's bigger than a canteen cup meal, and I don't want to use my microwave and I want to make something a little bigger, so I put this together. Okay, so I'm not sure, and I had these pots. What is that? Looks like salt. I had this pot. I don't know what this is, if it's a GSI or an Ozark Trails, or I don't know, it's just a pot. I had a few different pots, and I use them for different things and stuff. But this one is a little big. It's a little big for a backpack, but you could put this in a backpack. But this is better for work, for trucking, for car camping or something. And I wanted to put together so it's all in one kit. I can just take it outside. And otherwise, I have to grab a pot, grab a stove, and grab all of everything. It's all in here, and there's a lot in here. Okay, so first of all, I got a couple of straps on here. They were on sale at Cabela's, so I got those, and they're perfect for this because they're really small. And actually, I have a rubber band around here holding them on so they don't slide off. By the way, these rubber band things, there's great places you can get rubber bands, y'all, to hold your kits together and all your stuff. Little black hair tie things. I got a bunch of those that I use too. These ones are nice because they're rubber and they don't slide or roll. You know what these are from? Asparagus. Asparagus comes with 2 of them every time, and I keep them, and they're more like heavy-duty rubber bands. Okay, let's get into the kit here. Okay, so release these like that, and then okay, yeah, because I have the other rubbers. Okay, well, oh, okay, that broke. Well, I got other ones. Okay, and then I have another one holding it together here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you everything in here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, y'all. You're gonna think it's cool. I'm pretty sure you are. Okay, so it's a pot. Okay, and it's a little bit bigger than other things. My canteen cup. Maybe I want to make a bigger meal. Maybe my wife is coming with me. I hope she can start coming with me on the road pretty soon. And I'm gonna make a meal for 2. And this is bigger. This is a nice pot. You could make soup or stew or chili or all kinds of stuff in here. So this is, I don't know what it is. 1 quart, maybe a 1 quart. I'm not really sure, but it's a pot and it has a lid. Okay, and it has a handle on here. Okay, so it's actually the container to hold the cook kit, but it's actually a pot too. Okay, show you everything that's in here, and it's all in here just so you can see. I'm not fibbing or kidding you, but everything is in here. So I'm going to hold it up like this so you can see it all. Okay, first I got a bandana because it's always good to have a bandana. Bandanas are there's so many good uses for bandanas. It's unreal. There's millions of uses for bandanas. Well, maybe not millions, but I bet there's hundreds. There's a lot of good uses. And it's nice to have one in a cook kit for wiping things down. Maybe you're cooking and in the middle of everything you want to blow your nose or wipe your butt. I don't know. Or wipe the sweat off, so it doesn't run into your food. Anyway, a bandana is good to have. Okay. Then I have one of my carved spoons in there. And I have one of my carved, I call this an eating pick. It's like a fork, but you can just stab the chunk of steak or potato, and kind of a Viking kind of, yeah, it's a manly way to eat. Just stab that steak and eat it. And anyway, it's kind of cool, actually. These are fun to carve. They really are. And I just like the idea of it. You don't need why am I talking way up there? Anywho, you don't need a fork. Sometimes it's just a stick. That's all you need. And you can carve one in the woods, too, for that matter. But anyway, got those. Okay. Then I got this, and I think I got this at Cabela's, too. This is a pot grabber, okay? And yes, this one has a handle on it, but the other one in here doesn't. And actually, I think this works better than this handle. I might even take those off because they just swing and they're kind of, I don't know, they're okay, and they're about the same length, actually. I like these because they're really solid. They work really good. And they work on any pot or pan, so they're only a few dollars. Work really good. A pot grabber. Okay, then, and I have 3 different kinds of ways to cook in here in the pot. Okay, well, you wouldn't cook in the pot. You'd put the food in the pot, but you know what I mean. Right on top here, I have my, oh, good night. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I want to keep this up here so you know that I'm pulling it all out of the pot. It's kind of like pulling a rabbit out of a hat or something, but I'm not a magician or anything. I'm just, oh, good night. All right, good. All right, that's my little MSR pocket rocket stove, canister stove, okay? So I'll put that's not going back in there right now, okay? And then you have you can kind of see, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's really cool. Okay, then I have a little canister for the canister stove. Okay, then I have, this is a DIY alcohol stove, solid fuel stove, wood stove, like a twig stove, hot stand, wind break, all that stuff. right there. I love making DIY cans, and my fire cans and alcohol stoves and all that. You know that. They're so fun. Okay, and then in a little bottle here, denatured alcohol, the heat. It comes in a yellow bottle, and I have red tape on here. I know that maybe is confusing, but I put red on here so you know that it's not water or olive oil or something else. It's fuel for the alcohol stove. So I got that in there. Then I have another little bottle, and it's obvious this is olive oil, so I have some olive oil in there. I should write olive oil in there, and then I have a little mini Marty's Dash, mini Marty's Dash, and it's just, some of you know, I made it myself. It's nothing fancy, but it's seasonal, sea salt, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder mixed together. I like all those things. Why not have them in the same bottle? And I just put some, camo duct tape on it. It's kind of fun. It's a little mini one. I got a big one in here. We got one at home. We've given them to all our kids and grandkids. They're kind of silly, but if you want a bottle of Marty's Dash, let me know, and I'll make you a bottle and send it to you. You can make it yourself. It's nothing fancy, but it's kind of fun, and it does taste good. It's a little mini one. A cute little mini Marty's Dash. It fits in the cook kit here. Anywho, okay. Then I also have some salt and pepper, because sometimes you just want salt and pepper. Okay. A little mini Bic lighter. Does it work? Does it? I've never started this one, so it should. Yes. Fire. I have made fire. Little, what is this called? P38, little can opener. Well, it's a military can opener thing. Okay. Then I have a little plate in here. Okay, for eating off of. And then I have another little pan. And again, this is a pot grabber. I'm trying to keep this up so you can see it, so you know that I'm not fibbing yet. It's all coming out of the same thing. And this one will grab this too. I didn't try it, but it should. Oh yeah, see? So I have a pot and a pan, so I can have something making in the pot, and I can have something making in the pan too. And I have a plate. All this in the same kit. We're not done. And actually there's room in here for more. Then a little scrubby. Just cut a little one for scrubbing and cleaning out. Then I have a little piece of leather for grabbing if it's hot or whatever, And then I just cut a piece of thick plastic, a little mini cutting board, I think that's it. All that. Hello. That's it. It's empty. And it's a pot. Now you can put food in there. Anywho, yeah. It's just can I put it all together? Okay, yeah, I know. Some of you are thinking, can you put it back in there? Probably not. Okay, let's see if I can do it one-handed here. Okay, what goes in next? I got to remember the sequence here. Okay, then the leather. Okay, then... okay, we'll put the pan in there next. Okay, then let's put the plate in there. Then a little stove thing in there, and the olive oil and the fuel. Okay, then Marty's Dash on the side. Okay, salt on the side there. We got the lighter. Where's the P38? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Can I? All right. I'm sorry. I gotta put it down. I need two hands to put my pocket rocket back in the sleeve here. I know it came with a plastic case, but I like this case better. I don't know what this is. I didn't think this was a cheap multi-tool or something. I put that in. Okay. So then we'll put the canister stove in, or the fuel canister, in there. Then you got to kind of work with it, and put the stove in there, and then the handle there. Oh, the scrubby got to go in there. Don't forget scrubby. Is that everybody? Come on, y'all, get in here. Okay, the spoon and the eating pick. Not fitting quite as good as that before. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, and the bandana. And the lid, and then I put the rubber band on it and the straps, and that's my Truckin Cook Kit. And now it's all together. I can just take it outside, and what I end up doing is taking my Romanian. Oh, good night. Things are falling off. This pot that I got at a military surplus store, and I could eat out of this. It's clean, but I'm gonna use this for the food. So this will hold a can of something and some noodles or rice and the different food and whatever I'm, thing and making thing there. So I could just take those two things and I'll have the food and the cook kit, sit outside, on the curb or something, or set up a table or whatever, picnic table or something, or in the woods, and I can make a meal. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I had the different pieces and stuff, and, I put together different cook kits for my backpacks and stuff, and I had this one a little bit bigger. I thought might be a good car camping one. And we could use that, my wife and I, if we were little day trips or overnights or whatever, car camp. We did some cooking when we were on the North Shore last week for a couple days. That was really fun. I want to put together a little bit bigger one for the cars, different other stoves, other pots and pans, additions and stuff for us. But this is a neat one for in the truck because I could just bring it outside. It's all one unit. And, sometimes I'll use my canteen kit, and I'll use the canteen cup too. But sometimes I want to do something bigger, and I got some plans. I got a couple things, but I'm not going to do it today. I was going to actually make a meal today, but I'm not going to sit out there in 102 degrees sun and cook a meal. Sorry. I mean, I love y'all, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it today. I'm sorry. I know I could have done it in here, but it would have been defeat the purpose of cooking outside and do it. Anywho, because I do cook in the truck. I've done those videos and I made those meals and they're good. But I like to cook outside, but I like it to be a little cooler. So maybe on my way home one morning, if it's down in the 50s at least, I'll cook a meal outside. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. It's kind of fun. So I encourage you all to make your own cook kits and your own kits in general. So, I like my backpacks and my pouches and my kits and stuff. I don't like things bouncing around my backpacks. I like to be organized and have things where I want them. When I want a cook kit, I want to just grab it. I don't want to look for a stove and a pot and a pan and a fork and all the spoon and the thing. I want it all in one kit. It's just fun. I like kits, and so I have some different kits. Whether it's my small day pack or my medium kind of cook day camp kit, pack, or my overnight pack, my bigger. I have like 3 main packs, and I've given a lot of packs away. You know that. I love my packs. And I have a couple of waist packs, survival belt things, but in every one of them, I have some kind of cook kit. And it might be a really small one, it might be a bigger one, and a couple of these are from those packs. But in every pack, I have a certain. I have kits for everything. I have a fire kit. I have a cook kit. I have a first aid kit. And then I usually have some kind of water kit, which is my canteen kit, for carrying water and boiling water, purifying water. And then I'll have a shelter and sleep kit too. I have a coffee kit in there now too. And I have some other fun things. Like I have a carving kit for carving and whittling and stuff. So I like my kits, and it's just kind of fun just to take what you have and just see what you can do. Make a kit to fit in the different packs that you have or the different uses you need, and just put together your own. You can go to Walmart, go to the dollar store, go to Goodwill, thrift stores, used stores, garage sales, flea markets, and just get things. And every time I go to those stores now, I just see things that could go for another kit or for this kit, or it's just fun. And I like to make kits for other people too, and it's just fun. And put them together. Get a pot, get a pan, make your own, get a stove or make your own stove. Do DIY stuff. Make your own. I mean, yeah, you can buy stuff, but make your own. It's just fun. You put the kits together, and it's a kind of a challenge to see if you can fit it all together and have it in a thing. You could have a pouch or leather. You can make a holder for it. Dave, really big monkey, he makes tons of stuff. He's really good at DIY. Check out his channel. He's so cool. He's made a lot of, because he sews too, so he makes the pouches for his kits and his grills and all that. So yeah, you can make the pouches to hold them too. Kind of think outside the box and DIY and pick up used things and put together your own little cook kit to have in your backpacks, for just enjoying the outdoors. I just think it's kind of fun. Some things that you want to keep in there, like what I have in there. You want some kind of pot or pan. If you can fit a plate in there or a bowl or a cup, that's nice. And like the different sizes. This Stanley one's a different kind, different size. I'm not gonna obviously have a plate in that one. So they're all different, but they're for different uses and different size packs and different times or whatever. But yeah, to have a pot or a pan or something to eat out of, to have some kind of stove in there. I have like 3-4 different ways to cook, and a way to eat, maybe some seasonings, different things, a way to clean the pots and pans. So yeah, put together your own cooking kits. So please comment on this video what you think of my Truckin Cook Kit or the other cook kits. Is there anything else that you like to have in a cook kit that's really good to have? Because I'm always changing mine up and adding things. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe and check out my spread shop. If you want Marty's Ramblings things or Amazon links, if there's anything that helps out the channel and all that stuff. And yeah, please go watch my other videos. I got over 500 videos. I've been doing this for 12 years and I got a ton of videos, and I'm just so thankful that you watch my videos and you just take the time. I just hope that you're blessed in some way by my videos, whether you learn something or you're just entertained or it makes you laugh. I mean, yeah, it's okay. I laugh at myself all the time, so you can too. I just like to help people smile. Like I always say, live life fully in the middle of all the chaos and trials of life. Just do your best, live life fully, cherish every day. Get outside, get some fresh air and exercise, enjoy God's creation and enjoy the outdoors, and just go for a hike, cook outside, camp, and enjoy it by yourself and enjoy it with others too. Just want to thank you all for watching, and I just pray you're doing well. And yeah, I got a bunch of ideas for videos coming up, but I'm trying to slow down a little bit, not have so many, do like one a week, but it's hard because I like making videos and I have so many adventures and things to share while I'm working, while I'm traveling and stuff. But we'll see what comes up next. But you never know on my channel. You just never know. Anyway, yeah, it was a lot of rambling. Sorry, that's what I do. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.